KREM 2 News at Noon begins now.
It didn't feel real. It still kind of doesn't feel real.
Right now here on KREM 2 News at Noon, we hear from a homeowner whose tiny home was stolen from a storage facility. We take a look at her story, the bizarre crime, and yes, we have an update.
The weather conditions are pleasant for the summer season in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, but we are already starting to track our first few showers and thunderstorms approaching the inland northwest.
And for the first time, the federal government is acknowledging the impact of dams on indigenous tribes throughout the Northwest. So coming up, tribal leaders share the harm that has been done. Hi, everyone. It is so good to see you. Welcome to KREM 2 News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti, and we begin with this. Coming in new at noon, a new indictment in the international kidnapping of a Pullman girl. Nadia Cole, the fiance of Aaron Ong, is the third person indicted in the case. The toddler's father, Aaron, and his father, Jamie, are also charged with conspiracy and international parental kidnapping. Aaron Ong disappeared after a fishing trip with his toddler back in June. Now, investigators believe he fled the country with his fiancée, Nadia Cole, taking the child to Mexico, where authorities found them last month. Cole's attorney appeared in court yesterday, allowing the indictment to be unsealed. Cole is scheduled to appear in Spokane's federal court coming up on September 6th. More information certainly on KREM.com. Also coming in within the last 2 hours, 5 people were arrested in connection to Matthew Perry's death, and that includes 2 doctors and the actor's assistant.
That investigation has revealed a broad underground criminal network responsible for distributing large quantities of ketamine to Mr. Perry and others.
Okay, Matthew Perry, the Friends actor, died last October due to a ketamine overdose. A drug dealer known as the Ketamine Queen is charged with selling Perry's assistant the drug. Now, according to the indictment, his assistant is also the one who injected the drug on the day that the actor died. So we continue to get more information. We'll share that with you on that. In the meantime, it is 2 minutes past noon right now, and many people are starting to look ahead toward the weekend. So let's check in with meteorologist Thomas Patrick, who has a look at the weather. Hi, Thomas.
Yeah, hey there, Laura. Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves because the weekend weather, well, we got to get through 2 chances of rain between now and then. In fact, some of you may already start to see the clouds bubbling up for this afternoon. Still got mostly sunny skies here at our South Hill studios in Spokane, but the disturbance is over Oregon, and some of these outer bands are just now moving into southeastern Washington and portions of the LC Valley. In fact, it is near Lewiston, Asotin, and Pomeroy that have kind of all the showers nearby. In fact, there has been a few lightning strikes, mainly over the Blue Mountains right now, as you're just watching this band of rainfall just ever so slowly drift northward. So it's that Highway 12 area between Walla Walla, Dayton, Pomeroy, and Lewiston that have the best chance for rain right now. But note that there are some showers even farther to the north over Tico and getting close to Colfax and Pullman. These regions over southeastern Washington and north central Idaho have a chance for showers already this afternoon as this small little disturbance, it doesn't have much momentum, but it is just ever so inching northward, and it will pass through the inland northwest between today and tomorrow afternoon. In fact, it might take a full 36 hours for it to cross the Pacific Northwest. So we do have our rain and thunderstorm chances that are beginning right now, but the best chance is by far this evening and into tomorrow morning. And we'll show you just how much more widespread this coverage is expected to be in our upcoming short-term forecast. That's all coming up.
All right, we'll continue to track that. In the meantime, just this morning, Republican VP candidate J.D. Vance accepted an invitation for a vice presidential debate. That debate is going to air October 1st right here on KREM 2. Democratic vice presidential candidate Tim Walz accepted yesterday. Former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris, they are both scheduled to debate on September 10th. That debate will be hosted by ABC. All right, we have some news just coming into the newsroom we want to share with you. The stolen tiny home was found this morning in Spangle. We've been telling you about the tiny home was stolen from a storage facility. We spoke with the homeowner of the tiny home just yesterday.
It doesn't feel like I've lost an object that I can just go replace. It's felt like losing a loved one. It's felt like a loss of a relationship.
Okay, so the whole theft was caught on camera. Surveillance video showing a bold daylight theft. Someone driving off, as you can see on this video, with a tiny home in tow. Spokane police say the thief broke into the storage facility on East Francis, hitched up the home to a trailer, and then took off. All right, so again, thank you to everyone who sent in information. They have found the tiny home in Spangle, but we are certainly working on more information as to if they have any suspects in custody and what's going to happen next. We'll share those throughout the afternoon on KREM.com and, of course, tonight on KREM 2 News at 4. It is 12:05 right now. The Loon Lake toddler that was attacked by a bear while camping in Montana is out of the hospital today. The 3-year-old was just sleeping in a tent at a private campground near Red Lodge when the bear attacked. Her family told our CBS affiliate in Billings, Montana, that she still has a very long recovery ahead. Fish and Wildlife officers say the black bear involved in the attack had no history of conflicts, and they also say there was, quote, unsecured attractants in the campground that drew the bear in. Exactly what those are, we're working on that. Officials believe the bear who attacked the little girl was captured and killed. The little girl's family, Madison's family, has set up a GoFundMe page to help take care of ongoing medical expenses, and you can find that link. We've posted it on KREM.com. All right, soccer fans, many of you out there getting pumped up for the debut of Spokane's professional women's soccer team. We take a look at the mounting excitement coming up after a quick break.